Okay, ma'am, the charge now, you were in Parliament, you were in Lok Sabha. The charge now leveled by the LOP is that this is an insult of democratic rights. You did not allow the LOP to speak, and today the Treasury benches ganged up against the opposition MPs, resulting that at the behest of the Treasury benches, the Speaker suspended 8 MPs.
The budget session has just begun. 2 days are lost. Parliamentarians have come from all over the country to participate in the proceedings of the Lok Sabha and see what's happening. Now see, let me make it very clear that we are all bound by the rules of procedure and conduct of business in Lok Sabha. We may like it, we may not like it, but the Speaker's ruling is final as per Rule 353. I request all of you to actually go through this rule. In fact, rule number 349 had been quoted yesterday, and let me tell you that this rule 349 says very clearly that you cannot read out from a piece of paper or even the newspaper, etc., if it is not connected with the business of the House. Now, this is very clear. Not connected with the business of the House. I make an appeal to all of you to go through that particular rule too, apart from reading Rule 353. Now, what was the business of the House? On 28th of last month, Her Excellency delivered a joint address, and then there was motion of thanks going on. Now, at that point of time, Sri Rahul Gandhi ji brings out something which was unpublished. Now, he never named the book. I reiterate this, he never named the book. Now, forget what is right, what is wrong, what is ethical, what is non-ethical. There was a ruling from the Speaker, and as per 353 rule of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in Lok Sabha, we have to abide by the directions. Now, here was a parliamentarian who did not, and then that particular atmosphere continued yesterday also and today also. And today what happened, in fact, it crossed all limits. We are all aware of that. We have seen on the television, and people like us were there very much in the Lok Sabha. Now, I must say that we are all parliamentarians, and parliamentarians have to behave in a dignified manner. Our behavior should be befitting a parliamentarian, nothing unbecoming. I mean, this is something which is expected of us because 1.4 billion people are looking at us. So, I think under the circumstances, the kind of behavior that was shown was deplorable, absolutely condemnable, and in fact, unfortunately, they are all my colleagues. Unfortunately, 8 honorable MPs had to be placed under suspension. But then why did it all start? It would have ended by, we wanted to listen to the speech of the leader of opposition. We could not. So, he harped on one particular topic, and he just thought, we will pull down the government. See, the government cannot be pulled down by such things. Absolutely immature on his part.
But Ms. Sarangi, allow me to ask you one question, because this is what the opposition is saying. And that's a charge that he's the leader of opposition. Where does he put his point of view? You don't allow him, and that's the charge of the opposition, to speak at any juncture. When he has the opportunity to speak and put his point forward, then the chair starts quoting rules.
Let me tell you, I got to know the name of the book from social media late night yesterday. I am a parliamentarian. While he spoke, he never mentioned the name of the book. And then thereafter, we got to know that this particular book had not been published. So, my point is, you cannot fire shots in the air. It cannot be blind shots. When we go and speak in the Lok Sabha, trust me, Honorable Speaker always tells us what to say and what not to say. To do or not to do is the question. And in fact, whenever we also go astray, in fact, we are told not to go astray and be on the track. So, I think the rules are applicable to all. And today I was aghast, let me tell you very honestly. Today, suddenly he says, you cannot give me permission, I am the leader of opposition, I don't need permission. I mean, I was aghast as a parliamentarian. How can a parliamentarian say this even if he is the leader of opposition? When our Honorable Prime Minister has to speak, he has to seek the permission of the Speaker. Please go back to the video of today's Lok Sabha proceedings. Trust me, I'm a second-time parliamentarian and I was aghast. So I think it smacks of arrogance, adamant behavior, and it smacks of ignorance of the rules of procedure and conduct of business in the Lok Sabha. So I will definitely make a very humble appeal to the leader of opposition, the respected leader of opposition, to go through the rules and behave as a parliamentarian should behave.
All right. Ms. Sarangi, thank you for taking the time out and joining us this evening. Appreciate it.